Okay, my friends, this mower is actually famous. So I had this on Mick's live stream a while back, and the dipstick holder is broken, but we just happen to have said unit in shed. So I went up and got the unit. So we're going to change that. We don't even know if it has oil because he might have been running it like this, and there was just a rag stuck in that hole. So I'm not going to start it right now, even if I could. Well, you know what? There's always a way, right? But the other problem is on the other side down here. I got a hunch that let's just get some light right here. You can see now there's no bowl gasket, which tells me he was working on it, right? Does that make sense? So there might be more wrong with this than just a bowl gasket being gone. So let's just get it on the lift and start taking a few parts off. You know what we should do is lift it up though, so this little guy doesn't have to bend over. Good. It's not set at a bad height. Okay, it's going to have a light film of oil all over it because that dipstick tube is probably spraying oil, eh? So let's just take the gas tank off and go from there. How much gas do we have to deal with? Oh yeah, there's none because the carburetor's open, right? So we need to hang that off the side. And yes, unfortunately for us, me, there is kind of an ugly film all over everything. Look at that. That's fresh oil, eh? That's not built up over years of use. Okay, so we got to replace that dipstick holder. You know what I'm going to make sure I save is the little seal that comes in the bottom down here. It's in there. There it is. That's actually the holy grail right there. Because if you don't have that, they're going to spray. It's upside down though. It's going to spray goo all over. We'll see what kind of oil is in here. I bet you it's low. It's been spraying it. Oh, it looks low. Okay, there we go. Did you guys over here? No, it's not a different height, is it? It's a different height. Dirty dog, yeah. Well, I wonder what the other one is. No. Oh, it has a lower. The other one has a lower set. Oh, that's interesting. I've never really thought about that before. And I've worked on these tea machines for years. Okay. So here's the broken one. Right where my thumb is. And there's the one I'm going to use to replace it. And there's the one I thought I was going to use to replace it, and it has a higher mounting hole. But it looks like the dipstick sits through at approximately the same height. There, can you see that? So, good thing I had both, eh? I'm going to lean on it. I bet you there's nothing reading on that. I was at a fast food place the other day and they gave me a handful of napkins just for a breakfast sandwich. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nothing on the dipstick. Gosh, that's too bad. I just did a tune-up on an engine and I could have used that old oil. You see over by the light there, there's my suction oil remover thinger. I'm just going to take a ½ liter out of there and dump it into here. I'll be right back. So the nice part about this, I decided to go just half that. The nice thing about this operation is that this oil's been sitting for a long time, so anything that was in this oil is in the bottom of that vacuum oil remover. I'm going to put about that much in. That feels about right. So this is a good chance to get rid of some of that schmoo that's on there, eh? It's just a light film of splatter from the old dipstick. When you guys see this mower when she's all done, it's going to shine like a new nickel. Okay, so the next problem is that carburetor. It's missing a, as far as we know, it's missing a float bowl, but we don't know what else it's missing. Oh no, you don't know what you've been missing. Uh-oh. Look how low the sun is. It's not even late. It's not even late in the day yet, eh? Well, let's have a look. Oh! There's the seal. And there's no crud bunnies in the bottom either, eh? So, what do? How far do I go? Let's just put the tank on now. The tank is dry and clean. We'll put a brand new bowl gasket on that. And before we put the bowl back on, we're going to run a bunch of fuel through there. I doubt very much whether this is gonna work. Somebody had this off for a reason, right? Oh, but before we put this on, let's take a midstream sample on this guy. We haven't got the bolts in the gas tank yet either, huh? Okay, here's some of the very best gasoline that money can buy. Should be running out of there like crazy. Ah, Papa San. Okay, let's do the old shooter trick. There we go. There we go. Did you guys see that? You think that's going to help me or hurt me? She's leaking out of there like crazy. Will that stop it? Yep. Okay. Bowl. Nut. Wrench. Absorption. You can use anything to absorb that fuel. Hinge to the back. Okay, are we going to get confident and put the 3 bolts in the gas tank? See, that's what I do. I use the gas I spilled to clean the lawnmower out. And you guys wondered, eh? Okay. You know what? Let's put that gas tank on El Permanente. Still have to change the oil. Dropsy. Put the oil cap on. So now it hasn't got any it hasn't got any missing parts. I should make my voice louder. It hasn't got any missing parts. Okay. Let her go and see if it leaks. What do you think? What are the chances? I'll lower it down so it doesn't catch in my clothing. Although I don't have my blue coat on today. I turned the heat up in the garage to 24 degrees Celsius today. Okay, that might go. You never quite know. 6 pumps. Doggies. Wouldn't that be something? I'm going to leave it sit, and then we're going to give it a tune-up now. So, you know, there was a plug on the Neyland seat, and when I pressured up the gas tank just a little bit with my hand, and it blew a bunch of crap out of the carburetor, I thought, I don't know, man. The Tecumsehs are kind of like a Honda where they have holes in the emulsion tube, which is inside the carburetor. But it took off. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Okay, the mower's over there. But look at the amount of grass. It pooped onto my garage floor. And the bag didn't even have grass in it. So I'm going to move you guys over to here. No, back into this corner. I'm going to get the big broom out. I'm just going to do a preliminary grass sweep. When I'm done, we're going to come back and tune that lawnmower up. Okay, are you guys watching this now? Yes, you are. Let's check the spark plug. Didn't look like there was a lot of hours on this machine, right? Okay, it's just right for an old flathead, actually. A little bit of lightness on the electrode and then carbon on the plug, which you'd expect. I'm going to clean it up on the wire brush and then scoop out the carbon from underneath, and then you'll see. Spark plug. Let's see if there's any carbon down deep in here. And the gap should not have changed. No, it looks good. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Yes, I will use it over again. That is an RJ19LM. Good. Let's check the air filter. Oh. Yeah, we might need a new one. I'll be right back. Just air filter. Which one would you pick? This is an original OEM stock. Can't get them anymore. Lawnmower for a rental. Abused every day. This one. All right. Play. not bad. It's got a couple of nicks in it there. You don't grind out the nicks because you'll got to take out too much material. But I am going to peen that back on the anvil just to see. It won't even be 2 seconds. Okay, I'm going to just go sharpen this blade outside. I peened back that chip right there. You can't see it now. Or was it over here on this one? Ah, it was on this one. You can see where I beat on it a little bit. Right there. But that's good. I'm going to take the bench grinder outside. It's just, there's less steel dust. Alright. New air filter. Clean plug. Sharpened blade. No, nothing underneath, no grass underneath. I'm just going to start it up and let it warm up, and we'll change that oil that was low. I added old oil too. Let's see if it starts without a primer. Not quite, eh? So hopefully it'll start good. It says 6 right now. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get that oil out of there. It's going to take 600 milliliters. Sorry for my American friends. It's more than a half quart. So these old Tecumsehs are either a 3/4 inch or just a socket adapter on the 3/4 inch plastic bolt. I'll show you that in a second. Okay. Come on, baby. Didn't spill a drop. It's Marion. There we go. It was glurping. So these are the Tecumseh bungs. You can use a 3/4 inch ratchet on them, or you can just use a 3/8 extension. Cool, eh? So we'll let that drain, and we're going to need 600 millimeters. You're not still watching this. Okay, I'll raise you up and we'll turn you off. Let's put that bung back in there. Tighten it up. So I think Honda was the first ones to go to no drain plug, right? And then it was all of the clones, of course, and then the rest of them, no, they don't have drain plugs on any of the mowers anymore. I just got to put 600 milliliters in that top part. Do that right now. So now it's just a cleanup. Oil the wheels and a cleanup. Okay, my friends, we won't even use the primer. Oh, so close, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, not 14. Alright. Thanks for watching this one, guys. I will check it in the morning before I call the owner. Bye. Okay, punk. Do you feel lucky? That's what I asked myself yesterday. And I came out this morning and it took 4 pulls to get this little Tecumseh going. So we gotta pull this. What do we got here? Oh, it's not. I might have to clean that carburetor. It's not adjustable. Dad rabbit. Yep, I'm gonna have to pull that carb. That's too bad, eh? Okay, let's not fool around. Let's just get going. Punk. Good. Okay. Let me put you down. So I moved my garage around last year, and now I'm totally used to where everything is. I'm going to do a dark and dirty clean on this carburetor. I want to see if there's any dirt that came in. A little. Needle snow, do. Everything looks pretty darn good to me. 1/4 inch nut driver. Oh, that's not going to work. We're going to have to use we got to get funky and have a look at everything, eh? You guys are picking up some of this? I think you are. Let's just bring you in a little bit. Ooh. Oops. Now, 3/8. Did it! Yay! Now we're just gonna, I might take the emulsion tube right out too. I mean, for all the time it takes, right? Oh, it did. It came out nice. It's coming out. There it is, hiding in the corner. I don't know if that's an age thing or what, but tools hide. You drop things, they run under the counter on purpose. Good. Okay, I've obviously been through all of this before. But, oh no, it's not plugged. Let's get a little squirting going on here. That's good. Okay, we got a little jar of gas. I'll just throw things in there. Now, let's squirt away. I'm looking for my right-handled guy. There he is. Ah, right there. Got some high-powered stuff. That one's almost out. I'm just squirting all the holes. Good. Now we need the right-hand shooter. This little tube's getting old. I might have to make one of these. It's going to have a hole right there. Right there. I got to get a long chunk of wire. Now, let's use this 24, or sorry, I think it's 26 gauge. And it's the hole I'm talking about is right, you see where I'm sticking this in there? Right there. I want it to come out into the tower. I call that the tower. Nobody else does. It's there. Right where that BB is, there. The hole's on the other side. That BB right there. Not baby, BB. Okay, so now, no holes there, no throttle holes there. This is a pretty simple carburetor. I just wonder if the, what do you call it, the primer bulb is okay. Okay, so that's about it. I'm going to put this back together. You don't know sometimes. Alright, so the carburetor's clean. I think I found one clog, and there was no gasket between the carburetor and the intake manifold. And that could have been like that for a long, long time. So watch this. It has, I did run it for, well, I don't know, 5 seconds. So let's just see now if she starts up. So I shouldn't need to prime it, right? Whoa! Watch how sensitive now the primer is. So now it's priming way better. So that means the carburetor's flowing better to the bowl. I cleaned the emulsion tube. I cleaned all of the jets going into the bowl. There is no side jet on this one. And then I found that missing gasket. Now, is this the one that was running lean? I'm going to go back and look at that. So anyway, if you don't see this one again, I'm done. I'm going to go back and look at some videos.